I'm supposed to go. You know? I wrote it about my child, and then, so it's, you gotta give credit where credit's due.
Are you saying we have to give your baby a writing credit?
Royalties. You know, it's important. We're trying to make sure that our families and our children in the future can benefit from our hard work.
Here's the real question. How much cocaine's that baby gonna do?
There's not gonna be any cocaine left for that baby.
Ain't digging in my cut, is what I'm saying.
Woo!
What does it mean to be a rock star? Is it a life out on the road, playing night after night for thousands of cheering fans? How about having hordes of gorgeous women clawing each other's eyes out for a chance to spend one night with you? Or maybe it's owning a private island that serves as a tax shelter for all your cold, hard record sale cash. If any of that is true, then what does it mean to be a soft rock star? The truth is, no one knows better than the legendary trio known as I.B.S., inventors of an entire subgenre of music that cut through the foggy malaise of the 1970s airways like a Japanese whaling vessel in hot pursuit of a pod of humpbacks. This is their story. Our tale begins in the sunny foothills of Columbia Heights. Born on the exact same day in 1948, Isaac Bull, Brian Schwinkter, and Sean Collin were each abandoned by their parents and were remanded to the custody of the Tenleytown Orphanage for Troubled Youth. It was there that the three young men bonded over their mutual use of music as a coping mechanism for the savage beatings they received at the hands of the nuns in charge. They became inseparable, constantly writing their own soundtrack wherever they went. When they finally hit the age of 18, Isaac, Brian, and Sean took off to take on the world, with a song in their hearts and a plan in their brains. They would head straight to the heart of the action to share their talents in a place where dreams are born, glamorous Adams Morgan. Behind the scenes as a studio session band, they wrote songs that would be used by much more successful performers desperate for their next hit, including the much-beloved Bob Dylan track, Mud Butt Blues, Supertramp's One Ticket to Browntown, and Is My Heart Breaking? Or Is This Just a Gas Cramp? Performed by the Marshall Tucker Band. Eventually, the band became creatively blocked up. Deep in their guts, they had a feeling that if they really wanted to blast their way into stardom, they needed to come up with something that was truly their own. Then fate struck. Sultry superstar Rod Stewart invited them to perform during a day party on his luxurious yacht. When they saw how much fun the guests were having listening to smooth tunes on the open water, it dawned on them. A new style of adult contemporary easy listening with all the raw sexuality of a pleasure cruise. They would call it yacht rock. From that point on, the albums started pouring out of them, and the wealth, fame, and excessive partying came pouring in. It almost seemed like I.B.S.'s presence couldn't get any more intense. That was, of course, until 1974, when they unleashed their biggest hit ever, International Waters.
Causing a commotion, getting busy with the beat was covered up in lotion. Tell the wife, tell the priest, I couldn't give a shit at least, cause when I did it, there's no cheating. When I did it, there's no cheating. When I did it, there's no cheating.
When I'm overseas and I'm on my knees, have 'em begging please, 'cause I only sleep and breeze. Take my wife please, bang her in front of me. Doesn't matter to me, 'cause it's international waters.
Welcome back to the show. That was I.B.S. I.B.S., you guys are clogging up the stations. Everybody wants to know what's next.
Well, to go with our biggest hit yet,
We got our biggest yacht yet.
Another yacht? What are you guys trying to do? Flex on the waters?
Oh yeah, baby. And this ain't just any yacht. This is the biggest yacht they've ever frickin' made, pal.
How much? How much? How much?
Actually, it was a very nice gift from our friend Manuel Noriega. Says it's great for business, our music. Plays it for his workers. Love that guy.
The yacht also comes with a lot of Panamanian amenities.
The record went double platinum, and it seemed like clear sailing for I.B.S. Even the yacht that was gifted by the Panamanian military leader they had befriended was the biggest known to man. But little did they know, most of the vessel was hollowed out to be used as part of a CIA-funded drug smuggling operation. And on its maiden voyage, it sank a mile off the coast with our protagonists aboard.
God almighty.
The trio swam for safety in separate directions, each assuming the others were too high on cocaine to survive. Believing each other long dead, they had spent the last 45 years pointlessly contemplating what once was and what might have been. Until now.
I.B.S. 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 I.B.S.
Come on, everybody, crank that tune in the back there, please. Everybody get a slow clap going. A little slow clap. Oh, and look at that cat. Can we turn the tune up a little louder? Oh, yes. Oh, thank you so much.
Shot clap the best in town. All around. Great Forest Cafe is trash. Guy Fieri's hack. We're not liable if you die of stroke or heart attack. Woo! Mission, baby, that's a fact. I'm right on mission. The full no power attack. We go on mission. We like to be on track. Do all your wishing. I.B.S. is back.
Did y'all like that? Oh, it feels so good. You know, to all the people who came out here tonight, I want to thank, most of all, us. They're the reasons we're here. Woo! Yeah. Ooh. Don't hurt them. Ooh. Don't hurt them. Don't hurt them. Don't hurt them. Everybody, clap your hands and praise the Lord. I'm the Holy Spirit, and I'm knocking on your door. And to the rumors on the road, they're all sour grapes. But do me a solid